Hi. So today we are canning some potatoes. It's kind of chilly out, so I need to go ahead and get these potatoes put away because I've got a lot more to do. I grew 300 pounds of potatoes this year. I grew butterballs. Let me see what other ones I grew. Yukon Golds and the chiffons. So, but today we're only going to be canning the butterballs and the Yukon Golds. So, is what I've done is I went ahead and peeled the potatoes, and I had them soaking in citric acid for about 10 minutes. That keeps the potatoes from getting dark brown. And so then we're going to boil them for a few minutes, about 10 minutes. And I'm going to start getting got my water going here. And I wanted whole potatoes because those are going to be really nice for hash browns and potato salad. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in here. I'm going to boil them for 10 minutes. These are going to store super good. Hopefully I've got enough potatoes to fill my jars. If not, I'll just go ahead and do with what I got. These butterballs and the Yukons are so yummy. I think they're our favoritist. And that's going to fill that right up. Okay. So 10 minutes. And we'll let that go. So you want to make sure your jars are really cleaned and washed. And that's what I'm doing right now. Getting all my jars together. I grew, like I said, 300 pounds of potatoes. That's a lot of potatoes. But, you know, it's a good staple food. It'll definitely help stretch your meals. And I will be using those with, you know, like cooked ham, with gravy and potatoes. So good. So good. And the good thing is I won't have to wait for them to cook quite as long. Okay, so I am having to cut these a little bit. I was hoping they were going to fit in there, but some of them do and some of them don't. So so yeah, we are going to have to cut some of these. And you want to leave about an inch headspace, so I think that's all I'm going to put in those. Those are really nice. So these will fit in there. Of course not. I love that. Now that guy should fit in there. There we go. I mean, you wouldn't believe the size potatoes that I got out of my garden. I mean, if I find some, I will save them and I'll show you. So I'm just going to finish filling these and we'll be back. Okay, so I've got all my jars packed, and we're going to be putting in just hot water and getting the lids put on there. I had one little potato left out of all those, so that's great. So let's go ahead and get the hot water. So you want at least 1 inch headspace, right, from probably about that rim to the top of the lid. These are going to be yummy. Okay. So, you always want to make sure you try to get the air bubbles out. Okay. Okay, so we got that done. Now we're going to start wiping. I'll grab this. Now, you only want this finger tight. That's about it. That's all you want it. So we're going to go ahead and get these in to the water bath. All right, so we're gonna put the lid on this, and see, there's a little triangle. I'm gonna line that up with this other triangle here. Now, you always want to make sure your seal is really good and clean on this. So now we're going to wait for it to build pressure. All right, so the water from the pressure canner is starting to rise. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. That's the weight. And we're going to wait till it gets past 10 pounds per inch. And we're going to let that stay in the pressure canner for 40 minutes. And there it goes. Now it's going to start building, and it's going to reach just past 10 pounds of pressure, and that's what we want. And it's going to stay like that for 40 minutes. So I canned these potatoes because potatoes are really good in vitamin B6, calcium, iron, potassium, magnesium, and they're really a staple for the homestead. You can do so much with potatoes. You can make your meals stretch, and they're really good for you. And these are going to be so easy and quick when we've had a long day getting chores done. So it's going to be awesome. Alright, so we're just past 10 pounds of pressure, and I'm going to turn the stove down probably about 5, medium heat. And then this is going to go for 40 minutes, and then we will have canned potatoes. Now see, wasn't that easy? You can do it too. And you really should try growing your own potatoes. They are delicious and so good for you and your family. So I really hope you liked this video. So stay tuned for more to come. Good morning. Well, we have our potatoes out of the canner, and they have cooled. And they came out really nice. These are going to really store well. And I'm just going to store them with the lids off. And in another video, I will explain why. And so I really hope you enjoyed this video. And give us a thumbs up and like our channel and subscribe.